Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Bright sun, but comfortable. So we're gonna go with that. There she is.
Yeah. Trying to wake up.
Trying to wake up. We have coffee that we've been sipping on. The first cup. I think we're gonna finish up the coffee, take a quick shower, and then we've got to settle some things with the campground. For whatever reason, our electrical power post is not working. Not quite sure why. So we tried plugging in a brand new extension cord, thought it was the extension cord not working, but then we plugged in the power strip thing, and that wasn't working either. So we're gonna go up to the office and check that out, get a container of milk for the recipe this morning, which we're gonna be doing some muffins because I got a new muffin pan yesterday.
See?
There's the muffin pan. Anyway, it's gonna be awesome. Got a good recipe from Lodge, and put some berries in it of some sort, and we'll go from there. Anyway, bright sun. Sorry about that. Stay tuned. We will be back. All right, so we had to go up to the office to get some milk, and Wendy wanted to get a t-shirt and a hat, so we got a t-shirt and a hat along with about a quart of milk for a holy wow campground price, but that's okay. It is what it is. Muffins. Let's do some muffins. Yep, this is out of the Lodge cast iron, off of the Lodge cast iron website, actually. We've got a streusel topping, and then the batter for the muffins, and then all the rest of it on the next side here. So I poured that amount of charcoal into the chimney because we need 425 degrees to bake these. So you got 14-inch, 425 is 38. 25 on the top, 13 on the bottom. It calls for 2 tablespoons of butter, a quarter cup of flour, tablespoon of sugar, tablespoon of brown sugar. We've got our berries right there. 2 tablespoons of butter. Garbage. Mix the first 4 ingredients together. Bring that muffin pan with the butter over here. That should be closer to room temperature. We're looking for pea size with this. Coals are going nicely. And get some heat on that Dutch. Now, if you watched the apple pie episode, which is the one that we did before this, you know that it took a while to bake that apple pie. 12, 13. So I'm gonna kick up the temp some. I got a giant briquette right there. We're gonna put in the middle. Pull these to the outside a little bit. Create a little bit of space. The rest of these will dump out. So we're gonna get it, probably what I'm saying is we're probably gonna get it above the 425. Just because I don't need it to take 2 hours. It's only supposed to take 20 to 25 minutes. Whew. We got a breeze, which is good, but it's still warm under here because of that heat. So we got the pea-sized into the pea-sized streusel top, 2 teaspoons of milk. 1, 2. You get kids rolling around on their four-wheelers, their ATVs. So it's a little bit of background noise, but that's okay. They're having fun. Coincidentally, I'm having fun too. You're now presented with a situation where, you know, we forget stuff. And so, what we forgot this time was a beater, like mixer beater kind of a thing, because I'm supposed to cream the sugar and the butter until lightly fluffy, light and fluffy. I'm gonna see how fast I can move this fork and make do. So I've got 1/4 cup. Actually, no, that's not it. Yeah, it is. It's a 1/2 stick of butter. Into that, we pour half cup of sugar. Yep, that's about a 1/2 cup. And if you've seen my the Boone episode where I made waffles from scratch, you'll know that I can get things moving pretty good. I mean, if I can whip an egg yolk or an egg white until it's somewhat fluffy, I shouldn't have too much of a problem with this. That I don't have to do this, I can use the drill. Because I got the drill, I got the batteries. Do I have the beater? No. Okay, believe it or not, I'm actually getting this. Would I prefer a mixer, hand mixer? Oh, yeah, definitely. But I'm actually gonna be content with this. I mean, that's pretty darn good. All right, so you got the fluffing of the creaming of the butter and the sugar. Now, we've got to add, before I forget, an egg. And I think I just dropped the shell in there, but that'll be the magic treat for anybody who gets the that particular muffin that shell piece is in. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. That's a little bit more, but that's okay. So that's what we got. So I needed to press record, and I didn't do that. So I got a cup of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, I don't know whether I forgot a step when I wrote this down, but I might have. Calls for a 1/4 cup of buttermilk. That's a heavy 1/4. It says mix it together a little at a time until it comes together. Now, what's missing in that, because a 1/4 cup buttermilk does not go very far. So, I'm going to add this. I'm just going by what the website said. I have a feeling this is going to be really delicious. Seems like it needs more moisture than that, though, folks. So that seems kind of thick. Might add another teaspoon, tablespoon of buttermilk to that. About a tablespoon. All right, that's a little bit better. Yeah. I know it's going to be a little thick, but it just seemed too thick. So the berry mixture we have is actually strawberries, dragon fruit, banana, cherries, cranberries, and I think that's it. Anyway, it was like a fruit smoothie blend that Wendy picked up. And we're going to give it a shot. This should be interesting. In a good way. So the recipe calls for a tablespoon of, or a, what does it say? It says a 1/2 cup sugar, 1 cup flour, plus a tablespoon of each. Now the plus a tablespoon of each is going to be for the fruit. We want to coat the fruit lightly, gently, without making it a mush. We strain the fruit so that it's not extra super juicy, thus making a absolute mess of the batter. We want to kind of have the batter be individualized, so to speak, or the fruit to be, you know, you're biting into a piece of fruit, but you also know when you're biting into a muffin. Very gently. And of course, juice goes everywhere. Gently fold it in. All right, the moment of truth, folks. I think these are going to turn out amazing. I think our first foray into muffins will not be the last. All right. It says add batter to greased muffin pan. Kind of didn't grease it, that's okay. Oh, she's a hot one. believe it or not, it's not going all the way down to the bottom, but that's okay. As long as it's level, I don't care. Keeps it up off the bottom, and it actually works out better. Another 5-10 minutes have gone by, then they are done. And the camera's fogged. Oh yeah, they're definitely done. Like, hopefully not burnt, overdone. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, those look so good. Might have kept them in an extra minute or two. Too long, but that's okay. Oh, yums. One casualty, that would be that one right there. It's a 2-part deal, but everything else came out wonderfully. Oh, so good. Can't wait to taste these. Proof that the fruit in that smoothie bag, don't have to put it into a blender. You can actually also put it into no muffin. All right. Hey, we're gonna go take a hike. Somebody told us to get out of here, so we're gonna get out of here. Take a hike. Come with us, would you please? Red trail goes up. From what I understand, we can see 3 states from here. This is beautiful weather today, so possibility we'll be able to see Tennessee, Alabama, and way off in the distance in that direction will be Georgia. Anyway, hoping for that. We've got Williams Waterfall, and we got Roberts Rapids, and Chickies Creek Falls, only from Black Trail, which is that right there. Probably not going to go down just because it's a lot of down, and we may not want to come back up or be able to. We will, but anyway. So quite a few people out walking. It's a beautiful day. Join us. Sasquatch everywhere. Yeah. What would you plant to make more Sasquatch? We know that people just drop their yellow bags out of their cars, paying no attention to the fact that they need to take care of themselves. Here's another one. Holy smokes, it's like a family. And a new Dollar General sprouts up wherever a yellow bag comes to rest. But what would you do? What would you... Yeah, doing it again. Hiking, loving it. Beautiful day. Lower humidity, lots of sunshine. It's warm, but it's not out of control hot. which is awesome. And it's pretty. We've got some good shade now. And, really good. So let's see if I can get a good shot of you folks looking over my shoulder. And like that. Hopefully I'm not looking at the sky or looking at the ground. Hopefully we're looking right at Wendy. So this is the viewpoint where we're supposed to be able to see 3 states. And I bet it is possible. Look at that. So red bluff viewing red trail.
Well, they're dumb and they make you out to be like you're an idiot.
You
Like
can
we're
tell
uneducated.
Yep.
But like looking online.
There she is.
Yes, there I am. Lean back.
No, you're fine. You're right behind me. Wendy's probably almost to the top by now. This is pretty. I think that this would be amazing after a good rainfall. Like this would be really pretty. Destination place. It's a destination place right now though. I mean, this is gorgeous. I'm loving it. We're gonna come back in April and stay for the National Cornbread Festival, and we'll see what happens then. Who knows? It may be one of those deals where they will have rain in the spring, and we'll come down here again and check it out. Oh yeah, she's definitely made it beyond this upcoming switchback, which is right there. Yeah, she's way up there, patiently waiting. We are taking the yellow trail back. Right there. Dink. All the way back to the star. And then we'll walk back by all those RVs. And right underneath that is where our campsite is.
This would be a fun trail to mountain bike. Not perfectly level, but enough little ups and downs to make it interesting. Who would like it? Oh, Cody? Yep.
Right behind you, baby. Sit right behind you. Yeah, this would definitely be a fun mountain bike trail. I'd do this in a heartbeat on mine.
I don't know if I will. I've never done trails like this.
Well, it requires balance, standing up half the time, most of the time. A little bit of sitting, but better if you can move your bike underneath you. It's best done when you're standing. What? Oh. Yeah, I twisted mine a little bit. Had it collapse on me a moment. Record quick because we got some kids coming by on four-wheelers and anyway, noise. Gonna do dinner. Hopefully it's not too gritty with the dust kicked up. I gotta be getting old. Holy smokes, there is no way. But anyway, not my kids. All right, so I gotta show off music too because I don't have the license to distribute it. But gotta give these kids a chance to go back the other way. We're gonna do dinner, and I'm looking forward to showing you how it's done. Anyway, this is what we're working on. Thrown together chicken number 2. Super easy, crazy easy. Don't have olive oil. Left that at home because, you know, we're the Shermans, so why not? Cast Iron Backroads has a habit that we're going to get over, but has a habit of leaving stuff at the house. In lieu of olive oil, we will be using bacon fat because that's the other essential oil. Anyway, stay tuned, folks. It's going to be good. My beautiful wife, Wendy, has already sliced the tomatoes.
Yeah,
she does a good job
You can put them in the
of
cooler.
slicing. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. She's gonna have to do that. So this is my vain attempt to keep the dust at bay. These Ryobi fans rock, actually. So we're gonna see if we can do that. It's actually on number 2, even though you can see the. Oh, we'll kick it up to 3. Or it's gonna keep the dust down as children eating dinner for a while, and then being banned from the four-wheelers for the rest of the day. That would be great. Anyway, so we start this out with breadcrumbs and chicken and Parmesan cheese. And a little bit of Italian seasoning. So we're gonna, mix all those three, Parmesan cheese, breadcrumbs, and Italian seasoning, in a flat container. Bowl, plate, if you have that, that'd be awesome. That'll work out just fine. Just want to make sure that we get the chicken coated really well. Okay, so if you've watched a few of our episodes, you'll know that when cooking, I don't measure very much. So that's looking like pretty close to a cup. We have 2 boneless chicken breasts, and that's all we need, because there's just 2 of us, Wendy and myself. Into that cup, roughly, of breadcrumbs, and we're going to end up throwing some out. I'm going to put in probably a tablespoon, and this is, I believe this is Dollar General Italian seasoning. Then what we're going to do is we're going to mix it up, and we're going to look at it. All right. Meanwhile, we're going to get this stove going, and we get the stove going, and we're going to heat up some fat. Now, normally I use 2 tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Again, forgot the olive oil at the house, so we're going to use bacon fat. It'll be savory, it'll be wonderful. Not the same, but that's okay. Like I said, the other essential oil. So let's get the stove going, and we'll heat up that bacon fat. It's a blowtorch, ladies and gentlemen. Get them good and coated. This is such an easy dish, folks. I think you'll really like it. You try it at home in your kitchen. It's easy. It's really fast. If you have the ingredients, I mean, it's just, there's nothing to it. Back history of this was, I was looking for something different. And I thought, well, what's available in the house? Chicken breast. What do I need to pick up? Well, I don't know. Let's think about this. And so I picked up the tomato, picked up some spinach, because I like the color green. And I thought, you know what? It's going to work out all right. So, that's how this dish came out. And then I thought, hey, cheese? I could go for some cheese. And there we go. I'll kick up the heat just a hair. Tongs. Oh. We'll flip these over. Just a hair more. You can see that blue flame, that's what we're looking at. About medium high. What we're going to do is we're going to get the chicken brown on one side. Then the magic happens. We're going to flip it over and we're going to put a cover on it. What kind of cover? So happy you asked. In the light. So Lodge sells these. It's a self-basting lid. So condensation goes up, hits these little bumps here, and drips back down onto the chicken. Self-basting. This is some of the best chicken, folks, you have ever had in your entire life. It is amazing. Awesome. That's the brownie you're looking for, folks.
something like that. That went in about the same time, a little bit browner. We flip it over and we cover it. And that's it. Put it back on the heat, on a lower heat than what you had browning before. It'll still brown, but we want it to sit and actually cook all the way through and baste in its own juices. It is amazing. Yep, Wendy wants me to steam some broccoli, so we're gonna get that other side lit.
There's more over there, so.
Yeah. I like broccoli. That'll help lower the flame on the right, so kick up the right and then bleed off onto the left burner and get as much heat on that. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch them. The right is more intense than the left. That way I can kick it up pretty decent heat. Get it up like that. I was never much into grunge music. I mean, like the whole thing, but I still like Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden. We'll have Soundgarden. Chris Cornell, what a voice. Anyway, and there's others, but that tells you how much I was into it. Anyway, I might not have been into it, but my beer is, right? Check this out, right? Koozie flannel shirt, love it. Wendy has one as well. It's like a puffy vest. Christmas gifts to each other this past year. Awesome. Anyway, had to share. Steaming some broccoli. Ooh, doesn't that look good? And get it a little bit more cooked and soft. All right, so the broccoli is just about done. Gonna heat up the water for the instant potatoes. Just because we had extras in the house, we need to get rid of them. I like regular potatoes. Wendy likes regular potatoes. This is quick and easy though. And we're gonna slide tomatoes onto this. Atsu-tatsu. Oh yeah. Just like the breadcrumbs and the cheese that you put into that, I started off by using Munster. And I'm still going to use Munster. But I also have pepper jack. Mix it up. Whatever cheese is your favorite cheese, hit it. And hit it hard if you want. So I've got 2 slices in half. I'm going to lay it on. All right. Super cheesy. Like crazy super cheesy. I'm going to take it off because that thing is super hot. Cap it one last time. Do I have your attention now? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. One there. One right there. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. Tasty, moist, it is amazing.
highly recommend folks try it without kids riding by on four-wheelers. No dust. These should be all right. I mean, if anything, we get polished teeth out of it, right? Yum, 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 yum. How is it with the bacon fat versus olive oil? Can you taste the difference?
Nope.
Really?
You cannot.
Okay. Let's see.
Pretty good.
Just as good as when cooked with olive oil. I can taste the difference, but it's good. So use bacon fat if you want. I'm not going to stop you. Olive oil is probably better for you. If you can find a grapeseed oil, maybe that might work. Yeah, give that a shot. It's a possibility. We're going to enjoy the rest of our meal, and we will see you around the fire.
Hi, everybody. Hope you all having a good night.
Yep.
And happy Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. Wendy's drinking a twisted tea, but man, these muffins are tempting. What do you say? Twisted tea?
The top of this muffin that broke earlier. And you can have the center.
Okay. What do you think?
It's good.
Good. Should I do it again?
Yeah.
Good muffin. Very good muffin. This is take two because, I don't know, something's wrong with me. But we're going to leave you for the weekend. We hope you enjoyed this video. I got to figure out some way of doing an animated subscribe partway through my videos. But if you like what you see, this video, previous video, subscribe, hit that like button. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you the next time. Because we like being outside, we like cooking, we like sharing our recipes and relaxing. This has been a pretty relaxing weekend. Going home tomorrow. Until next time, half cast iron, we'll travel. A little bit.
Yeah, we're going to put those muffins in.